sight. Mini Drew backs. Now out, back shoulder body block. Damage, it's going low. Okay, dropping. Broxah, hero moment. This is your chance. 3K, getting ever lower. Who's actually going to take it? It is Broxah. Are you kidding me?
In esports, legends are often built around aggression. The players who trash talk, the players who dominate the stage, the players who make everyone else fear them. But sometimes, a legend is created in a different way, not through arrogance, not through controversy, but through respect. Broxah was one of those rare players, a fierce competitor on the Rift, but a calm and humble person away from it. Broxah showed that you don't need to be the loudest person in the room to make an impact. This is the story of Mats Broxah Brock Pedersen, the jungler who proved that greatness is not only measured by victories, but by the way you represent yourself. Before he became a world-famous jungler, Broxah was just another player trying to climb the ladder. Born in Denmark, Broxah grew up with a passion for games and competition. Like many professional players, League of Legends started out as a hobby, but for Broxah, it quickly became something more. He wasn't the loudest player, he wasn't the one always looking for attention. Instead, he built his reputation through one thing: consistency. His understanding of the jungle role developed naturally. While other players focused purely on mechanical outplays, Broxah understood something deeper. League of Legends is a game about controlling the map. A great jungler doesn't just win fights, a great jungler creates opportunities.
Lanes, but top lane, in comes Broxah. Alfari will have to dash away. That was really nice from Broxah, by the way. He dashed into the Maokai, so he couldn't gain more distance with Twisted Advance.
And that mindset would eventually take him to one of the biggest organizations in esports. In 2017, Broxah joined Fnatic, one of Europe's most historic League of Legends organizations.
In December, I was just a random solo queue player, and after my first CS game, I'm being told I'm gonna play in LCS.
The pressure was enormous. Fans questioned whether Broxah could handle the expectations. But instead of imitating someone else, Broxah created his own identity. Calm, calculated, reliable, and soon people started noticing. His Lee Sin became one of his signature champions. When Broxah locked in Lee Sin, fans knew something exciting would happen.
Yeah, the Lee Sin's banned away as well. That is definitely something that you want to target at Broxah most of the time.
But Broxah was not the kind of player who forced plays. He waited, he read the game, and when the moment arrived, he struck.
Broxah needs to connect to the cocoon, throws it point blank. Odo's going low and doesn't use his flash. First blood to Fnatic.
The peak of Broxah's career came during Fnatic's golden era. In 2018, Fnatic returned to the world stage as one of the strongest teams in the world. Led by superstars like Reckless and Caps, Fnatic made an incredible run at the World Championship.
If it brings it home!
And Fnatic are dominating the whole game just like that!
They reached the finals, the first Western team to do so since the early days of League of Legends. And standing beside them was Broxah, the quiet Danish jungler who had gone from a promising rookie to a world-class player. His performance throughout the tournament proved he belonged among the best. But what made Broxah special wasn't only his gameplay, it was how he carried himself. After wins, he stayed humble.
I think more than anything we just learned from last split, because I think coming into the split there was a lot of overconfidence and a little bit of cockiness on the team as well after our Worlds run. So, we all realized throughout spring split that having this type of thoughts probably wasn't the best idea.
After losses, he accepted responsibility.
Sorry to all you guys, I apologize for us playing this poorly, losing all 4 games. We're gonna do our best to turn this around, to give you guys out there what you actually deserve.
He treated his teammates, opponents and fans with the same respect. In an industry where personalities often become bigger than the game itself, Broxah showed that being a good person could also turn you into a legend. The idea of a gentle giant became a way for many fans to describe the contrast between Broxah's competitive nature and his personality outside of the game. On stage, Broxah was a serious competitor, ready to face some of the best players in the world. But outside of the Rift, he was completely different. Broxah became known among fans and teammates for his professionalism, humility and respectful attitude. While many players are only remembered for their biggest plays, Broxah was also remembered for the way he represented himself and his teams. He showed the world that a competitor doesn't have to be toxic to be successful. You can be ruthless in competition and respectful everywhere else. After years with Fnatic, Broxah moved across the Atlantic to join Team Liquid in North America. The move came with huge expectations. Team Liquid was one of the strongest teams in the region, and Broxah was expected to bring them international success. But adapting to a new region was difficult. Different teammates, different environments, different styles of play.
And honestly, apart from the one good week that we saw him have where he got Player of the Week, it feels like he hasn't had the impact on the Rift that this team made the trade, made the change that they did to their roster in the offseason in picking him up to get.
You can see here.
Oh, and right as I say it, there we go.
Despite the challenges, Broxah continued to show the same qualities that made fans love him: professionalism, dedication, and leadership. Even when things weren't perfect, he remained someone teammates respected. Eventually, Broxah moved away from competitive play.
I have decided to take a break from pro play, and with that, I am very excited to tell you all that I rejoined Team Liquid as a streamer/content creator.
But his influence didn't disappear. Through streaming, content creation, and community interaction, he continued building the same reputation, a player people wanted to support.
Why are you here baiting me? I did not bait you to all in like that. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. It was his fault, not mine, but sure, I'll take responsibility for your mistake. Please reset your mental, focus up, and let's play this video game.
A personality that represented the best side of esports, because Broxah's legacy was never only about trophies. It was about the example he set.